Hello. What would a witch sport be? I don't know. Quidditch? Welcome in people from chat. Welcome in Stanley, Infinite Nuclear Denchi, Ryu, and Nabunan. Yes, I was going to talk about that at some point. Oh no, I need to do the redeems. I always forget to reload the redeems page. Where the heck is chat? What the heck? Where's chat? Twitch chat is not showing up. Okay, there it is. And because I didn't close and reopen OBS. Chad? Where is Chad? There's Chad. Okay. I have to like disable and re-enable the thingamabob. The view. Alright, anyway, check out this. There's a space dude here. This is this week's new thing. I guess we'll find out shortly. That's me. This is me. With the mask on all the time. Okay, let's see. So, also welcome in Duck. Whoa, what the heck? These are some interesting these are some interesting emotes. What is that? These are wild. Okay. Let me check last week's. Oops. Items. Tennis collection. I still need to get this one. This one expires in 6 days. I need to get these glasses. Because they match mine. We have the dance collection. I've not gotten any of these. I kind of want this hairstyle. I mean, I'll never use it. But this looks like a fishing gear, though. It's sportswear, but it looks like something you could wear while fishing. And so maybe I'll get that one. This one also kind of looks like a hat you would wear while fishing. Yeah, they have the furry emotes. I would like to get the glasses and then also these two. But there's 13 days left of this one, so there's probably a lot of time to do it. This one, I don't really care about any of these, honestly. What are the titles? Infinite. Sauce? Anyway, even though these are furry, they're still cute. This is a cute sticker. Anyway, yeah, fresh produce. Today's stream is later than usual because I had an interview today. Even though, I mean, okay, fine. Furries are cute sometimes. Anyway, so yeah, I had an interview today, as I mentioned on the previous stream. It was from like 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. Nabunan, I don't know, what are you asking? You asked about the interview. You had an interview? Pretending to be unknowledgeable? Anyway, so yeah, the interviewer is not Eastern time, so the time was later today. But I think it went very well. Apparently, so the person that interviewed me is not actually on the team that I'm applying for. They said the manager was like on vacation this week or something. So when the interview got scheduled, I was like, wait a second. They said this is the manager of this team, and they do like some very low level like systems programming on Linux or something. I was like, what, do they expect me to like know this? I didn't know this was in the job description. And then when I had the call, he was like, oh, actually, that's a different team. They're just out, so we're gonna be talking today. I work on a similar team. I was like, oh, thank God. You're not gonna ask me about like how do you implement the semaphore in Linux. But I thought it went well. He was also new to the company. He'd been working there for like I think a month. So a lot of the stuff that I asked him about the company, he's like, man, I don't know, I've been here for like a month. I think he has very similar energy to the way that I do interviews. I'm just like, it's not really so much like, so as I mentioned, this company, they don't do like whiteboard exercises or ask you to do live coding. They kind of just talk to you about like the stuff you've worked on. And I thought that was basically the whole vibe of it. It seemed like You know, he gave. Oh, I feel like I asked him more questions than he asked me. I like prepared so hard in advance. I like wrote down a list of all the stuff because you know when you do interviews, you're like, do you have any questions for me? And then you like ask them about, you know, what's the tech stack? What is the work-life balance? What is whatever. I asked him, most of the questions were like me asking him stuff. And I thought it went very well, honestly. I thought it was good. Is that a red flag? No, I don't think so. I don't know, the work culture is very cool, it seems like. Asked about remote work. And he said, because everyone's remote, most of the meetings are in the middle of the day. So they don't expect you to work after, like, whatever hours. It's like, that's cool. Respect that. Welcome in, Security Commander. Am I in the right place? I don't know where you expect to be. Maybe. Why is he in an interview? He's been there for a month. He's a hiring manager for his team. I don't know. If I told you who he was, you'd be like, actually, that's makes perfect sense. But then I would be doxing like him and also myself. Or the place that I'm applying for. If I listed his accomplishments, you'd be like, oh yeah, that actually is very cool. But I will not give more information about this. He's a very accomplished gentleman who has many accomplishments. Drops good vibes. Wait, you need those. Why you need to pick them up? Because you're just gonna leave here without the good vibes. Where are you gonna go? You have like extra good vibes to give everyone. What? Can't believe you got interviewed by the Steve Jobs. No. Welcome in, Jose. Steve Jobs. Yeah, everyone thought Steve Jobs died. Instead, he's here. The real Steve Jobs. Nintendo? No. No, haha, not like I wouldn't work at Nintendo, right? No. They don't use Rust. Do they? I don't know. I don't think I would work at Nintendo. He just removed the last S. Steve Jobs. The Steve Jobs. Imagine Nintendo uses Rust. I mean, maybe. They do a lot of, like, embedded software for hardware stuff. I know you made a typo. I was just going off what you said. What am I doing? I'm playing badminton, right? We're tied. Looks like it's pretty hot today. Anyway, I would like to believe the interview went well. He also had the issue where his internet connection was unstable at the beginning of it. And so he after 5 minutes his Zoom photo froze. And I was afraid. I was like, wait, did my internet cut out? But it was him this time. I've had interviews in the past where I was the person interviewing and my internet cut out. I felt so bad. It's like, okay, the candidate has I'm asking them stuff and suddenly I disconnect. I have to restart my computer. So every time before I do an important Zoom call, I will always reset my computer. Just reboot it, turn it off. Just to get rid of any situation where my computer freezes or runs out of resources. It's been good so far. No, this person's good. Hardware development for Nintendo seems like it would be fun. I feel like developing hardware must be really hard. Hardware, it would be hard, right? Haha, get it. I didn't intend that to be the joke, but hardware is indeed quite hard. I've not restarted my Mac in weeks. I don't restart my personal computer until I have to. And sometimes it just so happens that when I turn on my computer, the display is not working. I have to replug and unplug the HDMI cable. It still doesn't work. And then I'm like, okay, fine, I'll actually turn it off. Yeah. But I don't turn off my work laptop unless I have to also. Wait, I won this? Oh, okay. I didn't know what was happening this whole time. I think I'm 2 years behind on updates. Yeah, I'm still on like, what is it? Mac OS Catalina or something. It's been a while. I don't upgrade my things. Because every time I do, it breaks stuff. It breaks my workflow. My Android phone is also like one version behind. I've been getting like notifications like persistently all the time. They're just like, hey, Android, what is it? I still have the notification open. Android 12 is available for like the past like year or so. I'm just like, I'll just dismiss it. And then I do. At some point I'll update. I don't know. Catalina was 3 years ago. Has it been that long? About my Mac. Mac OS Catalina. Version 10.15.7. Yes. It's pretty old. Yeah, I like my software. Just give me just keep all the bugs. I haven't encountered any crippling security issues. I don't know. Maybe that I know of. Welcome in, Chaos Ryan. Did I say Yu-Gi-Oh? No. What? When did I say? I did say Yu-Gi-Oh when I read your question, though. So I guess technically, yes, I did say Yu-Gi-Oh. I didn't know Apple still supported it. Apple is actually really good at supporting old versions. Okay, I didn't see the ball because I was covering it. Let me go over here. Okay, we are serving. Whoa. Why is she standing so far back? How did that happen? What's going on? Toaster says, I'm forced to update my Mac regularly because iOS development is like that. Oh yeah. I feel like I would not like doing any sort of development on Mac, like, hardware. Because, I don't know, iOS seems annoying to develop for. Same for, like, Mac native software. Because they make it so that you have to use a Mac to do it. You can't, like, compile Mac software on Windows or Linux. It just sounds annoying. I know Denchi has to do it because VTube Studio. People run that on iOS. I switched from iOS to Android and never looked back. I can't get used to the iOS interface. It like lacks so much stuff that I'm used to. It's very like standardized. I used to have an iPod Touch a long time ago, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I've been using Android ever since. What the? That was a good serve. Mac notarization. I still don't get how that works. You have to like get your code signed by like Apple or something. What's up with that? And they make it so that if you compile like arbitrary software without going through like the App Store reviews, you users have to like, they get this warning they can't open your application. You have to like specifically like right click and like open it and then it'll let you open the program. It's weird. Why did they do that? It's like the weirdest thing. Code signing? Come on. I would simply run untrusted software from anyone. Just let me do it. Just give me the option to just run untrusted software without having to go through the App Store ecosystem. Yeah, and to develop for like Mac or like iOS or whatever, you have to like You have to have an Apple developer account, which costs 99 bucks a year. Even if like all you're doing is publishing free apps. So stupid.
Let's go.
I think for Android, it's like you pay 20 bucks like once, ever. And then you can have a developer account. iOS, it's like every year, give us 100 bucks. Like, what if I don't want to? Then I just don't. Multiple day trial of remembering how the heck to add a new device to the code signing thing. I've never had to deal with any of that, fortunately. I've also worked with the backend system for App Store payments. It's like the worst thing ever. Their documentation is like awful. They wrote everything assuming you're doing like front-end code, like on the actual device itself. So if you're doing like back-end to back-end communication for App Store purchases, it's like barely documented. It's like dig through Stack Overflow questions from like years ago. And the way it works is that I don't know if they have changed this since then, but they thanks for the Tier 1 sub, quote boat. So when you do iOS purchases, you have to they send like a huge like JSON payload of like every single purchase you've ever made, including renewals, with like every receipt. So you'll buy something once, your backend server application, you'll get every single time, you'll get like a 2 megabyte JSON thing of like all your purchases. If you have like a subscription that renews every month, right? And you've been using this app for like 2 years, you have like 24 purchases, even though they only purchase one thing. And it's very bad. You try to like store that in your database because it just gets larger every year. Or every month. Whoops, I guess I lost pretty badly here. Man. Denchi has scripts to automate all of it. Nabunan, are you doing coding internship? Actually, what are you studying? I know you're like in school for something. There's like some programming thing? What are you doing? Please let us know. Oh, your CS major went? I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. You have some programming knowledge. Now we know. Now we just look at all the CS majors and we'll be like, this one's Nabunan. Here's the school that he goes to. Guess I never said it outright. Now we know. Let's see, Denchi says, if I want to upload a Windows binary to Steam, it takes 30 seconds. For Mac OS, it takes 30 minutes. That's why no one, like, does it for Mac. Even though, like, you'll have programs like Unity that, like, cross-compiles to, like, Windows and Mac. It's like trivial for someone to just do it if they had a Mac device, but people just don't do it. Because it sucks. So it's like, people will be like, hey, can you try out this game that I have? Like, I'm playing on a Mac. I can't. I know you made it in Unity, and I know Unity supports Mac, but understandably, you have not released a Mac version. Sometimes Apple updates iOS before they update Xcode. What? There'll be a few days when you literally cannot build iOS devices on... What? What? Apple, come on. I think, doesn't Apple have like infamously bad documentation? From my experience, that seems to be the case. Like, I feel like all the Google documentation is pretty... What are you doing? What the heck was that? Guest? Are you okay? He just... I want to watch this. No, I wanted to watch it. Why wouldn't you let me watch it? Man. Oop. Every time I update Xcode, it takes 10 hours. That's way too long. Oh my god. What the guest? What a guest, what are you doing? You're like actively trying to sabotage us. Man, this guy. Can't believe he would do this to us. Used to work for a company that was being scouted to supply software for Apple devices. Had an NDA that forbade you from referring to them as Apple. I wonder how common that is. Often had to use their codename and Apple in the same sentence. I've heard that they do that so that people can't like leak software. Like let's say Apple's releasing some product, right? They'll give you a code name like refrigerator or something. And then if news gets leaked to the media that's like Apple's codename refrigerator is released, they're like, okay, we know we gave this specific codename to this guy. And we know who leaked it. That's what I've heard, at least. Do you have some or no knowledge on Linux? I have some knowledge of Linux. I used to run Linux as my personal machine for a long time. What is Guest doing? This guy? Oh my god. That was awful. Possibly the worst soccer match I've had. Yeah, I used to use Arch Linux for many years. And after some time I found out I don't like configuring stuff. When I first started I was like, oh man, you can do all this like custom stuff. It was very cool for like a few years. And then after that I'm just like, I just want something that works. So then I got a Mac. Everything works pretty well. I used to. I don't use Arch anymore. Welcome in, Sir Namington. That makes total sense. Our internal documentation leaked on codename iPhone project. I doubt there'd be any confusion. I don't know. Sometimes they just do things. Big organizations, who knows? It just works. It does just work. You ever tried like installing device drivers on Linux? It's awful. It almost never works, for me at least. Like try to get a printer to work on Linux. It's like, you can't do it. You need like a degree in engineering or something. Wait, I have one. I mean like a, like a, I don't know. Be an open source contributor to the library. I just want the glasses. Give me the glasses. They're really weird from a business sense. Yeah. I feel like most like big organizations like that, they have like a lot of bureaucracy. Like I know from the engineering side, if you're like programming for them, you spend like 2 years working on like the tiny part of the project. And then you need like approval from everyone to use any sort of like open source library. But like I found this library that does exactly what we want. But can we use it? You have to like get approval from like 3 managers, like get a thing signed by some people. Thank you, Choco Jacks, for the 2 months. Oh wait, what am I doing?
Here we go.
You need a degree in engineering? Yo. I put so going back to the interview that I did, I have like a lot of esoteric languages on my resume. I have like Rust, Scala, OCaml, Elm, Nix. I guess TypeScript is pretty common. Ruby. He's just like, I noticed you have like a lot of a lot of esoteric languages. Can you tell me why you like Rust? It's like, yes, of course. I love to learn. In fact, I learn in my free time. I didn't say that. I was just like, here's some things I like. What even are most of those languages? Nix is a config language for the Nix package manager, which is used heavily by the Nix operating system. It's a way, if you're familiar with Terraform, it's kind of like that, but for building software. So like Terraform is like, you declaratively mention like all your requirements, and then it builds the state for you. Nix. It's spelled N-I-X, Nix. I use it on my personal machine. I talked about this in the interview too. I developed a Nix module for my company. Where, you know, like when a software developer joins a team, you go through like an onboarding process that's like, hey, install like these 5 programs, install like this config file, run this thing. I created a Nix module for our team that just like automates all that. It also gets rid of like configuration drift. Like some people were like, okay, install like AWS, right? But like that documentation was written like 5 years ago. The AWS command line tool was like version 1.5. And everyone on the team has 1.5 because they didn't upgrade. And so when the new hire installs it, it's like they get version 2 and suddenly nothing works because we didn't expect them to upgrade anything. And so in Nix, you can specify exact versions, or I mean you have to. Actually, I don't know, this is not an interesting discussion. You can look it up, there's documentation. The documentation is not very good, but it's out there. And I use it on my own machine because every time, like, if I get a new laptop or something, I have to like go through and be like, okay, what did I install on my previous machine? But now it's all version controlled. I can just run home manager install. It'll build everything for me. I have all the versions, all the configs. It's very good. Would recommend if you have the patience for learning a weird system. Oop. Oh, I did not know what I was doing. Oh no. I need to dust my brain off to learn a language that isn't Perl? You have a Perl developer? Yes, you really need to learn something other than Perl. At my legacy, my previous job, we had like a legacy system written in Perl. And it was very unpleasant. It was very bad. Would not recommend using Perl. Man. I'm pretty sure most of your viewers are tech nerds. I don't think so. I think most of the people... It just so happens that today we have a lot of them. A lot of people who program in this chat. We have Denchi, the notable programmer of VTube Studio. We have Toaster, the notable developer of Archaea. And we have a bunch of people. I don't know what you guys have done. There's probably someone here that's worked on like something. And the dev snobbery. There's some programming VTubers. I've seen them on YouTube. There's some on Twitch also. Wolfie, the notable developer of the fish loading screen. Yeah, the closed source fish loading screen. Oop. Looking for an FPGA dev VTuber. There's one who does reverse engineering the M1 chip for the Mac. I know who that is. I'm pretty sure I've met them in real life. But I will not. I mean, if you look at the people who are qualified to do that kind of reverse engineering, it's very obvious who it is. There's like one person. There's like one person who it could be. But that exists. I feel like it's too like specific for me to... Because I was like, I wish there were more like programming VTubers. And then like that one existed and I'm just like, okay, that's too high level for me. Or I guess like too low level. Like, I guess in software there's like low level programming. It's like Linux systems. I don't know, but that's too specific for me. I don't understand at all what they're doing. Whoops. Used to program, but I quit. I don't remember anything anymore. Yeah, I mean that's how it is. What do you do now though? How often do people like change careers out of programming? I don't know. I can't flex my own projects because it will just dox my name. Oh, is it Uwu? First name Uwu, middle name 2, last name Owo. We found him. Notable creator of something. The Uwuifier. There's like some bots that will you give them text and it like converts them to Uwu speak. That's right, I know. We got him. Dr. Uwu T.O. MD. Esquire. What is Esquire? That's like a suffix that people use on their names. I don't even know what it means. Right, the obvious ones are like, you know, junior, senior, like, you know, the third, the fourth. What is Esquire? What does that even mean? No. Alright, I expected to have a laugh at my expense, but that was a little strong for like, what? What did I say? What did I even say? I'm just destroying people. Welcome in, Hampler. I don't know. Oh no. This person is pretty good. He's about to a warb. Warb? It's a warbing time. Sir, Mr. Doctor, Professor. Ooh. No. Esquire is just a fancy title. Let us look it up. What is Esquire? It's also a magazine. Esquire. What does Esquire mean? A title appended to a lawyer's surname. I see. Lawyers. I see. It's also a young nobleman who, in training for knighthood, acted as an attendant to a knight. Guess that now we know, Esquire. That's what that is. Use it in a sentence. Robert A. Pearson, Esquire. That's not really a sentence. That's just a name. The name given to me by Google. The lawyers just had to have their own version of doctor. And no one knows what it means. It's just like a fancy thing that people use. S-rank squires? No. That just makes me think of Final Fantasy Tactics. Catboy Milo? Yes, Square Enix. Esquire Enix? Remember when Squaresoft and Enix were separate companies? That was so long ago. You're telling me that Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy are owned by the same company? What was a long time ago? Nabunan doesn't remember? I don't believe that. You were probably alive when that acquirement. What was it? It was like a merger. Did one of them acquire the other one, or was it like a mutual thing? Nice block. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not paying attention at all. I don't play this game for the gameplay. I just do it to collect the items. If you ask me whether I won in the last round or two, I'd be like, I have no idea. Welcome in, Pink Popo. Have I been to Broadway like Lion King the musical? I've never watched a Broadway musical. I think when I was in high school, we went to, it wasn't Broadway. I guess they call it off-Broadway. We watched like some musical somewhere. I forget what it was. It wasn't very notable. We also went to like a rehearsal for like an opera or something. It was like Of Mice and... No, it wasn't an opera. Maybe it was. It was like Of Mice and Men. They had like a performance of it. Like an opera performance, weirdly. I don't know. But it was like a rehearsal that people could attend, like in the audience. And you could tell because they would repeat lines often if they didn't feel like they delivered it well enough. Wow. Narrow way? Oh, I say broad. Why do they call it Broadway? Like, isn't there, like, in every single, like, American town or something, there's a street called Main Street? There's probably something called Broadway in most places. Maybe. Main Street. Snowgray. Imagine if you got first place in a high prestige competition. Oops. And just go, I'm just here for the unlocks. I'm just here for the achievements. You like go to the Olympics. You win gold medal. It's like, I'm just here for the cosmetics. I just won this cosmetic. This is like very expensive cosmetic gold medal.
Match over.
Unavailable from the gacha. You have to actually rank in the events. Top. I grinded so hard for this. Oh yeah, I'm just here for the t-shirt. Just give me the glasses. I want the glasses. I'm just here for the Olympic water bottle. Wasn't there someone... There was like someone a while ago who like applied... She like... What is it? To qualify for the Olympics for like skiing or something. You have to like have a certain number of points. And then what she did was like she was like awful at skiing, but she like attended literally all the qualifiers, so she had like enough points to actually go to the Olympics. And then when she was actually there, she did like the most unimpressive skiing or snowboarding ever. But she had the she was able to say that she's been to the Olympics as someone. That was the thing. Watching the video is pretty funny. I forget what it was. Ah. What does this guy's title mean? Anyone know French? What is this man saying to me?
Let's go.
Your lucky sport is volleyball? I don't think so. I think it's badminton. Whoa, look at this dude. He's like an android. Dual wielding android or cyborg. Cyborg android.
Round one.
Okay, we are playing this game.
Ready?
Anyway, this is now the part of the stream where I ask you guys how you're doing today. And then you reply with an interesting anecdote that I can talk about for like a few minutes. What are you guys? How's it going? You guys do any interviews? You're like, I interviewed this guy today, and then it was me. Like, yeah, I interviewed this guy. I think he on his resume he had like Wolfie.
Round two.
He was awful. It's hot. Yeah, it's like 80 something degrees here.
Ready?
It's like 78 Fahrenheit. Accidentally ate. Oh, are you allergic to nuts? Oh no. That sucks. So you can't have like... Wait, does if you have a nut allergy, is that still like... Because peanuts are not technically nuts. Does that still count? Like, are you allowed to eat peanuts? Actually, never thought about that until now. I would assume probably not. I assume even though peanuts are not actually nuts. No. Oop. Oh shoot! No, so close. Can't eat peanuts either. I assumed that was the case. I didn't actually know. That's bad. Let's see, Ryu says, I'm waiting to hear my interview results from Costco. I wonder what it's like to work at Costco. I heard it's like, they treat their employees pretty well. And they're all about like customer service. Seems like a cool place. Yeah, I've heard Costco is good. They have good benefits. Oh, this is the first time we've seen this. I've watched other streamers do this. If you get a tie and you're on the 4th round, the platform drops. Like that. First person to get a hit wins. The most intense fight you will ever see. Oh. No. Okay. The mind games though. Anyway, I've seen that multiple times on other people's streams, but that was the first time I've seen it myself. Man. I have a couple friends that work there and they really enjoy working there. Yeah. Costco do be good though. I think I've been to Costco like once. I think my uncle has a membership. And we went there. Costco is also the place that have like $1.50 hot dogs with soda. After all this time because the founder threatened to kill someone for even suggesting to increase the price. I've heard that Costco makes most of its money from memberships. So they offer their products at very low prices to encourage membership subscriptions.
Let's go.
I don't remember the kill part. It's true. It's very well known. It's extremely documented. He's very adamant about the $1.50 hot dogs plus soda. That's like so cheap, right? You can't really even buy like a soda for, actually, I don't know, big soda for $1.50 and a hot dog. I know in like Asia they have like bulgogi in some of their Costco's. It's so cheap. Apparently very good too. Sad they took away Polish dogs. What is the difference between that and the regular hot dog? Also, when I read Polish, like uncapitalized, I think Polish. It's weird that Polish and Polish are spelled the same, but one of them is region and the other one region or language. Wait, no, Poland. Poland is a region. Polish language or nationality. And the other one is like to polish something. Yeah, polished hot dog. Can't believe they removed the polished dog. Just like, not even a hot dog, just like a regular dog that they polish. You go to the grooming salon or whatever with your dog. This is the polished dog. Wow. I actually can't tell the difference, I just know everyone was sad about it. I don't know, I've never had a Polish dog. Oh. Alright. We're doing this. We are literally just going. Tony. Let's all chase after the ball. That's how you play this game. Also, I'm going to hydrate after this. It's a good idea to hydrate. I forgot when I started this stream. It was like at 5:40 something. It's been about 50 minutes, I think. No! How could they do this? It's funny because I was out for a walk before I got the interview. He maybe called them because I've been having a hard time trying to get them to find my application. Yeah, sometimes recruiters, they'll just ghost you. This job that I'm applying to, when I sent my availability via email, he took a while to respond. He didn't actually respond until I replied again saying, "Oh, actually the Monday time slot isn't good anymore because I got another meeting scheduled at the same time." And then he replied to that like a few minutes later. It's like, "Actually, are you available this time?" But I think they were probably holding off because like the actual manager of the team that I'm applying to isn't actually, he's like on vacation or something. Man, they wanted an interview the next day. That's very soon. I mean, I personally wouldn't mind if I gave them my availability. Actually, it depends, right? When they ask you, like, do they ask you for times you're available, or do they just say, here's the times we're available? Because the ones that I've applied to, they give you, like, either they give you a bunch of time slots to choose from, or, like, I tell them, like, when I'm available. Some of them have, like, automated systems where, like, they'll email you a thing and you go to a website, it'll, like, list all the stuff, all the times, and then you click it and then it'll auto reserve something on the guy's calendar. Okay, it's time to hydrate. Alright. Well, I hope your interview goes well. I don't know what it's like to interview at, like, non-technical positions. I'm assuming it's like an in-person interview? I actually don't know. Is it like interview in person or over Zoom? With me, like, the initial recruiter phone calls is, like, actually just over the phone, not even Zoom. And then the later stages they're over Zoom. Yeah.
Let's go.
It's been a little over a week and I haven't heard back. That's quite a while. I totally got ghosted by the first company that I applied to recently. I had like a call with the recruiter and then like one interview with the technical manager. And then I just never got a response. I didn't even get to do like any coding. I was expecting like, oh yeah, let's call this guy and then we'll do like a coding exercise. You do whatever dumb stuff that people do on coding exercises. I didn't even get to that stage. Recruiter just stopped replying. I don't know. Also, yes, it does look like my model is eating the glass. I never got a proper interview with my current job. Literally, they asked, do you want a job? And I was like, sure. That's kind of like how I got all of my jobs, to be honest. So people who have missed the Wolfie lore. The first job that I got after college was actually one of my professors. He had a startup. And he's like, we're gonna create this company that does like consulting for other companies. And so since I was a student of his, our college is really small, by the way. We got like 30 people every class. And so my professor was like, hey, I've taught you before. Do you want to join? This? I was like, yes, sure. That's how I got my first job after college. Actually, it was during college. So you know how people like in their like the summer between junior and senior year, they'll try to find like an internship somewhere. I like procrastinated so hard on that, to the point where it was almost summer already. I didn't bother looking for any jobs, and then I saw like a sign posted on the poster place, and they're just like, "Hey, we're looking for people." It's like, that's me. I'm people. I can do this. And it turned out, yes, I am indeed people. And then I got that job. And then after college, so we did consulting for like another company. And then so his startup, sorry, my professor's startup had a clause where like, if we, if the company we're working for likes the people that work at our company and they want to hire us, they're allowed to do so. And so, like maybe like a year after I finished college, I was still at this startup. And then the company that we were working for, they're just like, "Hey, you want to work for us? I'll pay you this much money." I'm like, "Sure." I'm like already working for you guys via this startup, so it's like the same thing. And then the CTO of that company like went on to work somewhere else. And then he was like, "Hey, you want to work for this other company that I'm the CTO at currently?" And I'm like, "Sure, I'll do that." I still did like technically like an interview, but it was barely an interview. They were just like trying to get me on the team. One of the guys used to also work at the previous company. So the interview for that part was just like him telling me stuff and me nodding, being like, "Yeah, that makes sense." He didn't ask me any actual questions. I was like, "Okay.
Match over.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's cool." And then I got the job. That's my entire work history. It's good. Work study is nice. It is nice. It is indeed quite nice. When I did the job, it was like during school hours too. Like not school hours, just like randomly scheduled during the day. Like if I didn't have classes at the time, then I would like show up at the office. This maybe like two days a week, just a few hours. Like 8 hours or something. Over the course of 2 or 3 days in a week. Part of the application process is social networking. It's very true. Extremely true. It's very relatable. Yeah, Nabunan, what can you, what are your experiences that are relatable to this? Please tell us some relatable stories. Nightmare for a socially anxious wreck. What if you started streaming? You became a streamer. Become better at conversing. I do feel like streaming has helped me in my interviews because most of my interview today was kind of just like a just chatting stream, but with like a guy who's, I guess, I don't know, that's not how conversations work. Describe a conversation as like a just chatting stream with like with another person actually there. That's not how it works, but I mean, I was able to talk about stuff, expand on details. I don't know, it was cool. I wonder how job hunting would work forward for me. I have a pretty impressive portfolio with Archaea, so I feel like I could just ham-fist my way into a bunch of jobs. Maybe? It depends on the place though. Some places will still expect you to do like coding exercises. Can you invert? I know you can program this like most popular game in the App Store, but can you like invert this binary tree for me? Can you find the least common substring of assuming you had a bunch of these strings, right? Who cares that you can do this stuff? Can you do this very specific thing that will never be relevant for your job? Can you implement a sorting algorithm? No. Then we don't want you here. That's how it goes. Yeah, real life and just chatting. I'm working on auditioning for a VTuber. You're gonna audition for a VTuber? My work study during university was at the computer science lab where I supervised people. Yeah, I know a bunch of people who did that too. At my college, we also had a computer lab. Wait, your story is very similar to mine. It is actually extremely similar. Are you me? You're just like me, but like offset by a few years. And by a few, I mean like 10. Probably like 10 years. What the? Not as a programmer, as a game designer. How do game designer interviews go? Do they ask you like to design a level or something? I've never thought about that. My only experience is with programming interviews, where there's usually like a correct and incorrect answer. Somehow I destroyed this guy. I was just like, what is the word? Blindly swinging my arms. Beans. Yo, rank C. Hearing about programming interviews sounds a lot like do this challenge, but you'll never do this in the job. That's what most places do. It's unfortunate. Dang. I feel like by the time we decide to leave, it'll either be because our next game flops, or either your next games are so good you'll be basically famous. Toaster, you're already famous. You show up in some chats. Is that the Toaster? That's the Toaster. Destroyed by Wolfie. You'd like me to be what?
Chambara.
What?
Here we go.
Start your own indie project. I feel like game dev is actually hard. I've talked about this so many times. Being able to make a game that people enjoy. It's so subjective. I don't think I could do it. I mean, I probably could if I really, really wanted to. But I don't feel like putting in the effort to do that. That's how I feel about a lot of things. I'm like, I could probably do this if I wanted to, given enough time and effort. But I'm not willing to expend that effort. A lot of people are like, man, I wish I could draw. Or something. I wish I could program. I think my brain's just not built for this. I'm just like, I'm sure given enough time you could. What you're saying is that you just want like to immediately be good at it. That's usually how it goes. But I know that I don't feel like doing things. So then I just don't. John Barra. Oh yeah, Chambara.
Ready?
John Chambara. No. Okay, it was a side project. What? Apparently it's so good though. I've never played it because I don't know rhythm games, but apparently it's really good. Apparently it's a well-known game that many people enjoy, and I've never played it. But I know it exists, and that's what matters. That's what matters. If I'm not immediately good at something, what's the point? Yeah, what's the point of, like, doing things? Why would anyone, like, spend the effort to improve at things when they could just not do that? Why? Why? What is that nodding emote? Who is that? Oh no. Okay, have a good day, Choco Jacks. That is... oh, Shadow. Fallen Shadow.
Finish.
The Fallen Shadow. Why did her shadow fall? What's the lore there? Why is the shadow not risen? Okay. Let's do... I just want the glasses. Oop. Items. Okay, only 3 more items from this set. So I've been told that Chambara is the fastest way to get points. Because the rounds are pretty short and you get at least 30 points every... Oh no, the hero, Kirito, I'm sure he's gonna like dual wield.
Chambara.
He's probably like an expert at this game. Man. Had to get matched up against Sword Art Online dude.
Here we go.
You'll have to watch her stream to find out. No. She is the Fallen Shadow. Shadow the Hedgehog? What? He's not dual wielding. What? He's just one wielding. Single wheel. What is the word? Regular sword user. Wait, does Kirito even dual wield? I actually don't know.
Ready.
I don't remember. She's not a hedgehog. I knew that. I've seen clips of her playing Fortnite. That's all I really know. I know one of the artists that I follow has drawn her. I don't know.
Round 2.
Thanks for joining, Ryu. Hope your rest of your interview process goes well.
Ready.
He's not dual wielding. He's just wielding. Literally just regular wielding. Oh. Oh no. He got the big hit.
KO.
I knew it. I knew this guy would be good at swords. Based on his name. Is that a prison emote?
Round 3.
Jail? You can have an emote with the word kill in it? Isn't that against TOS? Does Twitch disallow you from saying the K word? Oh no. She's legally allowed to do that on Twitch? Apparently not. Yeah, apparently. Apparently it's fine. It could also just be a case of having auto upload enabled, or whatever it's called. Welcome in Unmoving Great Library. It's over.
Finish.
I've never watched Star Wars. Or whichever Star Wars that's from. Isn't there a scene where Anakin like kills a bunch of kids? Or something?
Yes.
I've seen that. As a meme. Just a meme of Anakin with the lightsaber. Those look like uppercase I. Which one does? What? Shadow-chan. Shadow-chan? Shadow-chan. Man. I know that once you become Twitch partner, you can change the prefix of your emotes. I'm surprised. I feel like most people change it to something like short. Like with Shadow by itself just taken.
Let's go.
Could be Fallen. What if it was Fallen? Fallen Shrug? Check out this guy. This guy's cool. Probably. Okay, it's time for tennis. Okay, this guy AFK. Never mind. He just has a bad connection.
0-1.
0-1. Yep. Got him.
Ball.
Wait, I think tomorrow I'll probably do a fishing stream because I haven't done one of those this week yet. I originally was going to do it today, but due to interview feel like probably not do that today.
3,
Because setting up VR takes like more time than a regular stream. I feel like starting it late would reduce the amount of fishing I can do.
4, 1.
And that's no good. Did that guy almost like missed his own serve? Does that happen in professional tennis? I guess it doesn't count until the ball actually goes to the other side.
4, 2.
Yeah, the fish need to be caught. The fish need me to exist. Without me there, they just wouldn't even exist. They'd be like just a bunch of bites. Get it? Cause the fish, they like to bite the bait. And bites is also a unit of measurement in computers. For storage space and also bandwidth.
6, 3.
Haha. You guys know half of a bite is called a nibble, but the nibble, like the I is spelled with a Y, kind of like bite.
Game.
And also, did you know that the number of bits in a byte is actually implementation dependent? Typically, it's 8. Typically, 8 bits are in a byte, but that's not the canonical definition of a byte. Excuse me, streamer. Technically, a byte is depends on implementation. It's simply the smallest addressable content in a operating system. So you could have a system where it's valid to have 3 bits in a byte. It's true though, it's true. I learned this in school. You guys ever have a thing where like you go to a class and you have like one student who like corrects the professor? Professor's just like explaining stuff and then one guy's just like, oh, but what about this thing? Have you thought about this thing? Everyone in the class is just like, come on, man, we just want to like get on with the lesson. You have to like, actually, the professor. I had like 2 of those people in one of my classes. And by one of my classes, I mean like all of my classes, because all my classes were really small. And there were 2 of them. They would often like fight over each other about like who was the right one. One of them was like the casual guy who was just like, I don't know, he was very laid back. One of them was like extremely it would not be inaccurate to call him a nerd type of person.
0.
But yeah, he would always correct the professor. But I think by the end of the 4 years of college, they both like chilled out on that. They stopped doing it as much. Maybe because they realized people like hate it when people do that.
0, 2.
Those were some times. Very memorable times. I mean, they were both very smart though. Whoops.
1, 2.
They're the kind of people who like, you wonder like why they're even here. Like if they even needed to be in this class at all, because they already like knew everything.
1, 3.
We had like a programming project where it was like an algorithms class, and they were teaching us how to implement algorithms and stuff like that, and how to sort stuff.
4.
And I think one of the final projects was like to write a custom sort for a specific data set, where there's a way to do it more efficiently. But then he just like, what he did for his project was he just included one of the standard, not standard library, but like one of the well-known
1.
one of the well-known like C++ libraries for sorting.
Match point.
He just included that and it ran well enough. And the professor's like, okay, well I guess technically this works, so I'll allow it for now, but in the future, please don't do this. But yeah, that was something. You're almost describing how I was. Toaster, were you like that? Did you correct the professor all the time?
2, 6. Match point.
Actually, the toast does not go in the toaster. The bread goes in the toaster. The toast is what comes out. So, checkmate. No. Whoa. That was a good hit.
2 seconds.
How did I get on this subject?
Set. Match.
I was talking about bites. I was talking about fish. Fish. The fish like to bite. Yeah. And then I talked about that. Cool. We've traced how we got here. Checkmate, atheists. Why do they call it a toaster when you toast in the cold bread and of out? No, you forgot the word of. Wait, no. Because you okay, never mind. I remembered the oven one very well because every time someone says it wrong, I'm just like, oh, you missed a word. Excuse me. You know, I'm the kind of guy, so Nabunan knows this. Every time someone mispronounces Deco Nina, because there's a Vocaloid producer. It's like Deco and then like what's that character called? Like the multiplication sign? Asterisk. Deco asterisk 27.
Here we go.
Most people say Deco 27. And I usually, if I'm in chat, I'll be like, streamer, did you know the 27 is pronounced Nina? Because in Japanese, the 2 can be pronounced Ni, and the 7 can be like, it's Nana.
Round 1.
So I've corrected a few people,
Ready.
and they're like, oh, I actually didn't know that. But now they know. Actually, don't remember the original oven meme because it's hard to remember how nonsense. It's if you pull up the image, I'm pretty sure it's like, why do they call it oven when you of in the cold food, of out hot eat the food? I'm pretty sure that's the exact phrasing. Yeah, also Kuro Neko. 96 Neko. Actually the 9 is pronounced Ku. The 6 is pronounced Ro.
Ready.
I did get it. I knew it. I think most people think that came from a Garfield comic strip. It was actually from just some random guy's tweet. It's not actually from Garfield.
KO.
Someone just put it onto a Garfield comic. I didn't know that. Now ban that guy.
Round 3.
You can't ban me. I'm a respected member of the VTubing community.
Ready.
You ban me, I will complain to your manager. I don't deserve this.
KO.
Wow. But sometimes I feel like I like when someone else gets corrected over something that I didn't know myself. Like I've had a situation where like someone on Hacker News, they used the word, what was it? Shoot, what was it? They used the word wrong and someone explained to them like, actually, do you know oh, it was disclose versus disclosure versus disclaimer. Someone used disclosure when they someone used one word when they meant the other one. And then someone in the comments was like, actually, disclosure is when you do this thing. Disclaimer is when you do this thing. And I feel like most people are like, that's so pedantic. Why are you like annoyed? Why would you do that? Okay, we're banning some people. It's like, why would you correct someone with that? But then I saw that comment and I was like, oh, I actually didn't know that. I didn't know the difference between disclosure and disclaimer. So I very specifically remember that moment, and now I know. So thanks to that one guy who did that comment and corrected him, because now I know. He will complain to all 300k of his followers. I have 200k followers, actually. Suddenly you're under siege from a legion of small armies. No. I have banned 2 chat members. Oh yeah, it's time to hydrate again. It's been quite a while since the last hydration. Also, wait, do you guys know Denchi added live 2D items in the latest VTube Studio? You can have items that react to your physics, which is pretty cool. This wasn't a thing before. Check this out. Okay, this specific item does not work well with my model, but when I turn, the glasses also turn. You can probably adjust it. You can customize it? Okay. But I won't. Let's look at live 2D items. We can have boba. Live 2D pudding by Denchi Soft. You put the pudding as a hat. It has physics. See as it jiggles. The pudding has physics. When I stop moving, it continues to move. Wow. It's so cool. What a cool feature. What else? You can have ears. Animal ears that react to your movements. You can have let's look at this one. What is this one? Whoa. I didn't mean to do that. Look at this. It's called VTS, that's funny. Okay. God, stop. See, when you rotate, the cup also rotates. The liquid has physics. Actually, what if I did this? Oh, that it just rotates out. Wow. It has reflections. That's cool. That's so cool. What else is there? What else do we have? Oh yeah, we have a wine glass. Any alcohol consumers in chat? It's attached to my face now. What if I put it? What if I raise my arm? Holy frick. And put the thing here. If I whoa. Wow. Probably shouldn't drink that. It's a unknown liquid. And then you can have cat ears. One cat ear. The one-eared cat. It also has physics. What if I have two different... I could have two different cat ear colors. I could have half a cat ear, half a bunny ear. Oh wait, it's not flipped. How do I flip things? Flip. Oh, flip. You can do that there. The half cat, half bunny. Control click, okay. It was too late for that. What if I add... What if I just add all of the Live 2D? Let's add these sunglasses. Configure / fine tune Live 2D item. Okay, if I turn this way, I want the physics to not be as bad as much. Do I want to customize the multiply and screen color overlays? No. Oh, wait, you can customize the... You can change the color of the ears? Hold on. Let me do that. Live 2D? You can! You thought of Denchi thought of everything. He has thought of everything. Configure this item. Whoa, art mesh 147. Oh shoot. These are not labeled. Art mesh 147. That's very cool. That's so cool. Wow. I mean the line thickness doesn't match my my model, but that's my fault. Anyway, I guess that's me now. Let's play a game as this weird character. That's cool. What if I made a Live 2D item in my own style? Also, welcome in Fuse Hunter, Chimera VTuber. No.
Let's go.
Actually, last time I raided Kitanya, she's doing a Live 2D rigging stream where she what's she doing? So they're combining VTubers into one like big VTuber. Bunch of different parts. Oh. Oh yeah, Live 2D fish. I could do that. Probably. You gave her your wing? I saw that. I was like, this looks just like Toaster Squishy's wing. What is that from? I was like, oh, I didn't actually know it was actually your wing.
0, 2.
How did that happen? Do you know Kitanya? How did that happen? She was just like, can I use your wing from your VTuber model? I thought it just like coincidentally looked like yours. Like this looks like just like the biblically accurate toaster wings. I didn't know it actually was. How did that happen?
2 all.
It's like Wolfie really is a cat rabbit boy monstrosity thing. I'm just a cat monster. Cat monster. Cat rabbit. A crabbit. Crab? Cat rabbit? No. Whoa.
2, 3.
That was a strong hit. Wait, I'm playing against Meta Knight?
2.
No wonder. Meta Knight is one of the strongest of all time. The first person to ever do it to him.
2, 5.
I think someone retweeted her tweet asking for body parts onto my Twitter. Oh, I see. That's cool. I was like, does she know Toaster? Did she copy this from his model? Plagiarism? It was not plagiarism.
2, 6.
It was provided. Okay, I'm being destroyed pretty badly here. I just want to unlock the glasses. Literally, that's all I'm here for. What? Okay, that was... I could have hit that back.
2, 7.
No.
Game, set, match.
I was destroyed. They're actually playing in person. When it's one person and not their own clone, it's like, you know, they're playing in the same room. They're like coordinating. They're doing callouts. Wolfie read Meta Knight without doing... I was thinking of it. I was thinking of making that joke. But I decided I already used it recently. It wouldn't be right. Unless... No. Unless... What if it's the perfect time?
Badminton.
Meta Knight.
Let's go.
More like... Meta... I don't know. Meta Quest. Like the Oculus Quest got rebranded because Facebook is now known as Meta. Doesn't this this other person on the team look like
Play.
isn't there a League of Legends character that looks like this? Jinx or something? I don't really know League of Legends, but I think I've seen a character that looks like this other player.
1 love.
Is that true? Does League of Legends look like this? Can someone in chat who has played League of Legends show themselves and admit that you've played League of Legends? We're not here to judge. Like, outwardly at least. No!
1, 2.
Life is Strange. I'm not too familiar with that series. I think I saw like Nabunan. Wait, was he I'm sorry. I keep confusing The Last of Us and Life is Strange. I don't really know the difference. Is Life is Strange, is that the one where people have powers? Which one was the other one that I was talking about?
2, 3.
Last of Us is with zombies. Is that accurate? I think I watched Northern Lions playthrough of Life is Strange 2. There's like a guy and his younger brother has like psychic abilities or something.
2,
There's a girl with blue hair and a beanie. Maybe if I saw like a screenshot, I'd be like, yeah, I know them. Life is Strange is not post-apocalyptic. It's just people that have like strange powers. And they exist in life. What? Okay, after this, let me look up the League of Legends character that I'm thinking of.
2, 5. Game.
Okay, let's look up... Let's see. Jinx, right? Her name's Jinx, I think. League of Legends. Yeah, she looks just like... Hold on. Kind of. A copy image URL. But not really. I guess just the fact that she has blue hair. Hold on. Let me add this. You didn't see that. I mean, kind of, right? She has like a black outfit. She has the blue hair. Who is... Okay, Life is Strange. Blue hair. Girl. Oh, this also looks like her. Chloe Price. I've heard of video games. I've played several video games. This one? I see now. They both look like her. Because they have the blue hair. Literally the same character. The squad's all here, all three of them. It could be a combination. It's like the blue hairstyle plus the black outfit for this one. This one, I guess, I don't know. Very similar aesthetic. Oh, this one also has this. She also has the beanie. I see what you mean. She doesn't have the glasses though. Anyway, and the floor is jelly. Man, I wish they didn't have a soft lock in that game. That game was actually kind of fun, but I don't feel like restarting it. Anyway, I was hoping to unlock the glasses today. Oh, it's the last item I need. Okay, let's just play a bunch of Chambara. Until we get it. 100% dog.
Chambara.
Jatu XR E2 XT. Isn't that Elon Musk's son? What's his name? XEA12 or something? What is that guy's name? 100%. Dog? Is Karagi? No!
Round one.
Karagi, no. Every stream since Karagi has been on hiatus, we've talked about Karagi on stream. I think. The Wolfie chat go one day without talking about Karagi.
KO.
Challenge. Impossible. No.
Round two.
How could they do this? Karagi pain.
Ready. Fight.
Yeah. This dog is pretty good though. This is a strong dog. Perhaps the strongest dog of all time.
KO.
Dang it. Karagi is still strong in sword fighting.
Finish.
I don't think this is actually Karagi. What if this was actually Karagi? 100% dog. How is that name even pronounced? JAEX2.
Got it.
Okay, we finally have the glasses. We've also unlocked the tennis outfit. Cool. Let's check out these glasses. It's pronounced Karagi. No, welcome in, Julio. We're customizing today. Outfits and accessories. I don't know why I said it like outfits and accessories. That looks kind of weird, actually. Okay. I wish they had like a version of this glasses that was green, because that's more accurate to my character. This one is a bit strange. Maybe it's a mask. Maybe it's finally time to unmask. Okay, that looks weird. I don't like that. I don't like this. I don't know. Maybe this one... Actually, this one looks... Hat? No, not that hat. This one kind of looks like a fishing hat. Face and hairstyle. Wait, hold on. Did I unlock more hair colors? Oh, those are eye colors. Never mind. I want more hair colors. None of these hairstyles are similar to my characters. That was a good retail store voice. I've never worked retail. And I never will. Because that sounds very painful. Hi, how can I help you today? Are you finding everything okay? Do you have a membership card? You know, if you sign up for this, you can get points and redeem them for goods and services. No? Okay. But it's free. It's free. Okay, alright, that's fine. That's fine. It sounds kind of comfy. That's really good. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day. You know, if you want to do the survey on the receipt, you get a free cookie next time you're in here. All right, what do I want? What titles have I unlocked? Guardian of the Galaxy. Former fan of Wolfie. No longer dog. Fan of dog. We can be fan of dog. I'll be fan of dog. What is it? Forever dog? Dog forever? Former dog? No. 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 Happy dog? Hello dog? Hide dog? Share dog. Soccer dog. Soccer dog. Do they have a... Is that guy Airbud? Do they have a soccer version of Airbud? Stone dog. Isn't that a JoJo Stone Ocean Stone dog? Thanks dog. Thanks dog. No, but every time I play this game, then we're gonna mention Karagi. Let's not do that. Fan of the dog. 100% bits. 100 bits. Is there like thanks 100 bits Twitch streamer? Sudden 100 bits. Why? What is 100 bits even a reference to? I don't know. Baby? Share baby? Rare baby. Thank you for the 100 bits. Sudden 100 bits. Thanks 100 bits. Intense 100 bits. Gift 100 bits. Thank you, Toaster. See, this was just a ploy for me to get people to donate 100 bits. You're so predictable. I knew it. Denchi and Toaster. You just can't not spend 100 bits. Refund me? No. It's mine now. What's a good title? You can be fan of dog. So called. The dog. Let's be fan of dog. Fan of dog. Final dog. Fan of breakfast. What else on here am I a fan of? Fan of I am a fan of online though. Do you guys agree? You're a fan of online? Fan of whatever. No, I'll be fan of dog. I'll be fan of dog. No, but next time if I stream, we'll see that we'll all be sad. Fan of Picky? Is Picky on here? Picky is on here. If you're a fan of Picky, you can be fan of Picky. I've watched some of her streams. I've watched... She did like a train stream, she did like a walking stream. It's a good aesthetic. Fan of girl. Fan of... Is badminton on here? It's not. Nah, you know, I'll leave my... Wait, it's fan of dog now. Extreme? I don't know, I feel like I would just feel bad having this be fan of dog. It will be a constant reminder of the lack of dog recently. I'll be happy. 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 I'll be original online. Teacher online, thanks online. Work online. I don't know. This is the whole stream now. This is just the rest of the stream. Dog online? Yo, that's Karagi. Work online. Dad. 100% online. Let's do that. I'm 100% online. Okay. let's do one last badminton to close out the stream. The final badminton. Tiara? Katanashi Tiara from Olo Live. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, Tiara is Kiara's World of Darkness character. Right, they were doing a tabletop campaign at some point. World of Darkness. That's her character. I saw her yeah, I was gonna ask about that, Denchi. How was the Dokumi convention? What was that like? Wasn't Iris was also there? And people do the calls, the fan chat. It was okay. It was okay. All right. That's cool. It was acceptable. Wasn't awful. I don't know, but I feel like Denchi doesn't even really watch horror YouTubers, so understandable though. Despite having Gaogura as his header, he doesn't even watch Hololive. What's up with that, Denchi? Fake fan of shark VTuber. Wolfie's gatekeeping again. Stop. You made the VTube studio and don't even watch Holo. But they're not the only VTubers though. I mean, they don't even use VTube Studio, so why would he even care? Why should he care about people who don't use his product? Right? They think they're too good for VTube Studio. They're missing out on all the good functionality, such as pinnable items, items that have live 2D, and also scriptable API interactions. They're missing out. Every time they have to use like static images, I'm like, haha, those fools. They don't know the joys of pinning items to your live 2D model. Yeah. That's so funny, like Holo Ian was the biggest thing that got people into VTubers. It was. Also, I don't think I said welcome in Atticus Lee. No, we'll do another badminton. One where I don't lose so badly. Minton. Fish legs. No, I wanted to go against fish legs. Last game, too late. Too late. This one is the last game. Whether I win or lose, even if I lose 0 to 5 again, this one will be good. This guy got the drip though. What is the difference between drip and swag? This outfit is drip or is swag? Is it like one of those alignment charts? Neutral drip, lawful swag. I don't know. How do words work? Drip is for zoomers. What is swag? Neutral drip. What the? He wasn't expecting the fast swing. Lawful sog. Swag? What? Lawful swag. Yep. Look at how strong my hits are. Nice. I've destroyed this man. What if I go 5-0? Should I cancel out the 0-5 loss from earlier? Oh no. Right after that. I was cursed by my own hubris. Hubris. Why do they call it hubris? Who decides on words? Whoa. Okay, I see myself winning this one. This one is going extremely well. The Council of Words? Council or Words? Council. Holo Council decides who gets words. Denchi, you're just like typoing all your messages today. Okay, that was a good way to end it. Let's see what today is. What is today's holiday? Today is International Dark and Stormy Day. That's an ad. Day of La Rioja. Day of Murcia. I thought that said Day of Murica. National Donald Duck Day. National Earl Day. National, I'm not saying that. National S-word Day. National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day. Johnny Depp's birthday, apparently. Okay, which one? I don't really like these. National Donald Duck Day. Welcome in that one random Asian guy. I think I saw you in Leaflet's chat. You were also just using emotes. I'm like, yeah, I know. I know that guy from my chats. No, that's not the raid message. We're not doing that. Let's see, who is streaming? No. Today, let's see, we got some people streaming. Hamflow streaming? He's a PNG tuber now? Hamflow has a PNG model? I mean, I already rated him like a few days ago, so... Find someone... Well, look at him, he's got a PNG... Hold on. That's his channel. If you want to see him be a PNG tuber, you can go there. Otherwise, who else can we rate though? I know, right? He's got eye movement. Let's live watch. You know what? Let's just raid him. I know I already raided him a few days ago, but this is a momentous occasion. He has a live 2D model. Not live 2D. A PNG tuber model. Debut stream, handful. Okay, which day are we doing? National Donald Duck Day. Wow. He has a sad expression too. That's cool. Alright. That's it. Thanks for watching. It would be funny. It would be funny, haha. Alright. That's all. I'm just gonna stare awkwardly until the stream is over.